Breaking updates coming in of the Karnataka Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, who is in the national capital. He has addressed concerns over portfolio allocation in his cabinet, and he has hinted that vacant posts will be filled by a woman representative. This comes amid a lot of questions being raised on zero representation for women in the Karnataka cabinet. Stressing that there is no urgency, he said the appointment will be made when the time is right, reiterating that the position will be given to a woman. My colleague Sabyasachi is joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Sabyasachi, the Karnataka government has been put in a spot, zero representation for women in the cabinet, and this is after sources indicated that Rahul Gandhi himself had said that there should be youngsters and women representation. What are the details? What led to the cabinet having no representation of women, and what was the response from the Karnataka Chief Minister?
Well, Pratibha, see, the Karnataka Chief Minister, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, had added 19 names at the cabinet burst, after which we had seen that a lot of the legislators who felt that they would be given a place at the cabinet, they were not happy, which led to protest in Karnataka. Several local leaders from the Congress party resigned. Several legislators, in fact, resigned or are threatening to resign. We have seen protest and also some areas and communities felt left out. And when the oath ceremony was also taking place, we did not see the former Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah, present over there. This clearly indicates that all is not well as far as the party is concerned. Now, when it comes to the women representative, leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi himself made a video, and he has spoken that how for a successful country it is very much important that the women are allowed to express themselves. So clearly the Congress party has found itself on a back foot with the 19 ministers who have found their names in the cabinet list. None of the names are women. So what the Congress sources and Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar has said that there is one seat vacant, and this seat will definitely go to a women legislator, but it will happen as per the time. But the major question here still arises that when Congress party has been talking about women representation in the present, also in the past also, and despite the video message coming in from leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, why hasn't the Congress party in Karnataka made sure that a women legislator has found their place as far as the cabinet is concerned? So clearly going ahead, it's going to be a difficult challenge for Mr. D.K. Shivkumar to make everything right without making things hard, because already a lot of the leaders are not happy with the portfolio that has been distributed.
Okay, all right. So D.K. Shivkumar is in the national capital. There are questions on the portfolio. Sabyasachi, stay with us. Here is what the Karnataka Chief Minister said.
ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಿದೆ. ಮಹಿಳೆ ಕೋಟ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಹಿಳೆ ಕೊಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು? ಒಂದು 2 ದಿನ ಅಥವಾ ಅದೇನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಹಿಳೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
All right, we have more breaking updates now coming in. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay has moved a government resolution in the assembly making it mandatory to sing the Tamil song before the commencement of all events held at educational institutions, universities, public sector undertakings and public functions across Tamil Nadu. Now remember, there has been a lot of controversy in Tamil Nadu with many of even the allies going on to question the fact that Tamil song was played only after Vande Mataram as well as the national anthem. And now a resolution is all set to be brought in. My colleague Dharani is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Dharani, it has been a subject of debate multiple times right from the beginning, from when he took oath to the assembly to several other events as well. What are the details of this government resolution?
Well, Chief Minister Joseph Vijay will be moving this resolution in the State Assembly in a short while from now. The Assembly will start right at 9:30 a.m. and we can expect this resolution to be brought in around 10 a.m. in the morning. And the objective of this resolution is to make sure that the state song of Tamil Nadu, Tamil Thai Valthu, is sung first at the commencement of all government events. In this particular resolution, it says that the Union Ministry of Home Affairs recently, in a letter dated 9th July 2026, has made certain observations, and based on these observations, Vande Mataram and national anthem should be sung before the state song. That is going to be the chronology based on the instructions given by the Union Home Ministry. But in this resolution, it says that since 1970s, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the Tamil Thai Valthu has always been sung first at the commencement of all government events, be it a college convocation event or a government event in which the ministers and the MLAs and the CM participates. Always the Tamil Thai Valthu song has always been sung first since 1970s. So this particular resolution seeks no change in that custom and tradition. This resolution says that in Tamil Nadu, Tamil Thai Valthu should be continued to sung first at the commencement of all government events, and this will be a respect that we'll give towards Tamil, which is considered to be a classic language, is what Mr. Vijay is going to say in this resolution. So in a short while from now, it will be moved in the Assembly, and it remains to be seen how the BJP especially is going to react to it.
Okay, all right, because the MHA notification on the same has been very clear. In the state events across the country, the national song and the national anthem have to be sung first. Dharini, thank you for joining us with those details. The stage is, of course,